Dear students of class 9 business studies, 10 business studies and also for 11 business studies. Welcome to you all for my new lecture or for my new lesson for the subject of accounting. We have already completed the 4 lectures for the chapter of financial statement. This is the lecture number 5. This is conducted by me. This is Mahmoud Hussain, Senior Lecturer, Department of Accounting, English Medium Morning Shift, Rajaguttura Model College, Dhaka. My dear students, you study in a renowned college in Bangladesh. This is the best institution of Bangladesh in SSC and ACC level. So I think you are the very bright student and meritorious students. As a background of business studies, so you have to earn in all types of maths relating to accounting, including financial statement. Financial statement is the compulsory math in all level of exams, including final exam. 2 maths for compulsory from this chapter. You have to earn it, you have to recover it, you have to learn it, dear learners. Now I am starting my new lecture for solving the creative question for the chapter of financial statement. You are watching a new STEM for this chapter. At first you are seeing in the screen, that is the trial balance. Following trial balance and adjustment of Mr. Ahad as on 31st December 2019. Serial number, account title, ledger folio, debit taka, credit taka. 10% debenture, taka 2 lakh. Before starting, now I will discuss of each item of trial balance. Each item why to be shown in financial statement. The first one is 10% debenture. It is one kind of long-term liability. It is to be shown in statement of financial position. But 10% is the interest rate on debenture. So 2 lakh into 10%, that is the amount of taka 20,000. Interest on debenture to be charged on taka 20,000 is to be written in non-operating expenses, that is other expenses. And another amount, interest on debenture is written in trial balance 5,000. So due amount of interest on debenture, that it will be shown in current liability in statement of financial position. Second one is leasehold assets. This amount is to be treated as fixed asset in statement of financial position, but indication is for 20 years. So 1 year amount of return of 2 lease assets, that is taka 10,000. 10,000 is to be deducted from the fixed asset in statement of financial position, and 10,000 is to be shown in operating expenses in statement of comprehensive income. 15% investment, that is the amount of long-term investment, is to be shown in statement of financial position. Dear learners, I think you are listening my speech very attentively, because it's very important to hear or to listen, to watch my every content and my speech. Now 15%, this is the interest rate on investment. Interest on investment charged on 1 lakh, that is 15%, but 1/5/2019. So interest is charged for 8 months. 1/5, that is May 1 to December 31, that is 8 months. Interest charged for investment. So taka 10,000 for investment interest. Interest to investment is to be shown in non-operating income, that is other income, in statement of comprehensive income, and also to be shown in current assets in statement of financial position. Opening stock. This is the first item of cost of goods sold. Purchase and sales. Purchase is the biggest expenditure of any business. Sales is the biggest income source of any business. Returns. Debit return is sales return. It is deducted from the sales amount. Return is credit. Then it is treated as purchase return. This amount is to be deducted total amount of purchase. Business discount. Debit for business discount, it is deducted from the sales amount, and credit business discount, that is sales discount, it is that is purchase discount, it is deducted from the purchase amount. Insurance premium, it is one kind of operating expenses. It is shown in operating expenses in income statement, carries inward. This amount is to be treated as direct expenses in cost of goods sold. Wages and due wages. Wages is the amount of direct expenses is shown in cost of goods sold, but due wages is to be shown in current liability in statement of financial position. Salary is the operating expenses is shown in income statement, but 10 months. Overall, we are prepared. Our financial statement is for 1 year, but 10 months salary is paid. So 2 months is due. 10 months for taka 50,000, so 2 months due is taka 10,000 is to be added in operating expenses with salary in income statement, and 10,000 taka will be shown in current liability in statement of financial position. Rent, one kind of operating expenses. Export duty, this amount is also operating expenses. Stationery, this amount is to be treated as operating expenses. Interest on debenture, I have already said about this matter. Interest on debenture, totally 20,000, 5,000 plus 15,000, totally 20,000 is to be shown in other expenses in income statement. Advertisement, this amount is to be treated as operating expenses in income statement. Bank balance, that is cash at bank or bank deposit, this amount is to be treated as current assets in statement of financial position. Share transfer fee, this amount is to be treated as other income in income statement. Bad debt and bad debt provision. Bad debt, that is expenses. Bad debt provision, that is contra expenses. Both amounts are to be shown in operating expenses, but bad debt less bad debt provision, this is I for recording in operating expenses. This is the last items, operating apprenticeship allowance and premium, that is apprenticeship allowance to be shown in other expenses in income statement, and apprenticeship premium is shown in other incomes in income statement. Now we can go for adjustment. First, the adjustment is closing stock value taka 2,50,000, and after valuation of goods destroyed by fire taka 20,000, and insurance claim admitted taka 15,000, and included stationery taka 5,000 in closing stock. Dear learners, this is the adjustment is to be written for closing net amount at this moment. 2,50,000 minus 20,000 minus 5,000. So for this entry, net amount of closing stock 2,25,000. Another one, installation of new machinery included in wages. This adjustment to be deducted from the wages taka 2,000 and to be added with machinery taka 2,000 in fixed asset Third one, goods distributed to customer at free of cost taka 20,000. 1/4 of advertisement is to be written off. Goods distribution. So it is this amount of taka 20,000 to be deducted from the purchase amount and to be added with advertisement in operating expenses taka 20. But total amount of advertisement taka 1 lakh, then 1/4 written off. So 3/4 advertisement is to be deferred. It will be deducted from the total advertisement amount 75,000. So taka 25,000 written in middle column for advertisement expenses. Undelivered goods included in closing stock. Again, you have to deduct this amount of undelivered goods from the closing stock taka 24,500. Now you have to complete the 3 requirements. The following 3 requirements determine the net amount of closing stock. Oh, this is the very special requirements for you. How to determine the net amount of closing stock. B. Determine the amount of cost of goods sold. This is the very important, very essential item for preparing a financial statement. Requirement C. Determine the amount of net profit or loss. This is the amount basically used as an income statement. Dear learners, now I am going to solve the requirement A. The amount of net closing stock is determined below. Columns available: particulars, amount taka detail, amount taka total. So at first you have to write closing stock amount taka 2,50,000 from the adjustment number 1, 2,50,000. In the adjustment number 1, after valuation of goods destroyed by fire, so this amount is to be deducted from the total amount of closing stock. That's why I have written here less goods destroyed taka 20,000. And another one in adjustment number 1, unused stationery includes in closing stock taka 5,000. So this amount is to be deducted from the total amount of closing stock. Another one is available, the last adjustment, undelivered goods included in closing stock. So this amount also be deducted from the closing stock 24,500. At this moment the amount of net closing stock is taka 2,500,000, that is 200,500. Dear learners, I think you have already written in your accounting practice copy, and you are listening or understanding my lecture for the subject of financial statement. Now we can go for solution of requirement B. The amount of cost of goods sold is determined below. Totally 4 items or 4 heads are available for calculating the cost of goods sold amount. At first you have to write opening stock and then add net purchase, and then third one is direct expenses, and fourth one is less closing stock. Now I am starting the amount of cost of goods sold. Opening stock from trial balance, you can get it taka 45,000 is written in middle column. Add net purchase. Net purchase means purchase related item deducted and adding after the amount. Purchase taka 1,91,000 from trial balance. Less return, that is credit return, taka 4,000 from trial balance. It will be deducted from the total purchase amount. Less business discount, that is the business discount debit credit taka 2,000 from trial balance. It is deducted from the total purchase amount in all time. Less goods destroyed from adjustment number 1, goods destroyed. Any kind of goods and destroyed or lost or distribution or stolen, then it is deducted from the total purchase amount. That's why I have deducted the amount of goods destroyed from the purchase amount taka 20,000 in this map in first column. Another one, less goods distribution. From adjustment we can get it goods distributed to customer, then it is deducted from the purchase amount taka 20,000. At this moment total at this moment net purchase amount taka 1,45,000 is written in middle column. Third head is direct expenses. Two items are available for direct expenses in this creative question. First one is carries inward taka 6,500 is written in middle column, and next one wages taka 14,000 from trial balance, but in adjustment installation of machinery included in wages, so this installation money is to be deducted the amount of wages. So 14,000 minus 2,000, that is the amount of taka 12,000 is written in middle column. At this moment totally adding item 45,000 plus 1,45,000 plus 6,500 plus 12,000, total amount of money for expenditure 2,08,500. Now less net closing stock. This amount we got from requirement A 2,05,500. So the amount of cost of goods sold is taka 8,000 in this creative question. Dear learners, I think you have written in your accounting practice copy. This is the very important and very essential requirement in all time, in all level of financial statement in manufacturing company or manufacturing concern. Now we can go for solution of requirement C. The amount of operating profit and net profit or loss of is the amount of net profit or loss is determined below using statement of comprehensive income. Totally 4 columns are available: particulars, amount taka, detail amount taka, detail amount taka, total. In all time when you are prepared a statement of comprehensive income or statement of equity or statement of financial position, this format is to be followed. Totally 4 columns to be drawn. Okay, now we can start the amount of the statement of comprehensive income with the amount of sales. Sales from trial balance 3,75,000 less return, that is debit return from trial balance taka 5,000, it is deducted from the amount. Less business discount, that is debit business discount taka 5,000 from trial balance. Now we can get it the amount of net sales taka 3,65,000 is written in outer column. Then from the format we can get it less cost of goods sold. From requirement B we can get cost of goods sold amount taka 8,000. So at this moment gross profit of this business taka 3,57,000. Now less operating expenses. Huge amount of money are related to operating expenses in this creative question. At first we can write lease assets written up, that is the amount of taka 2 lakh divided by 20. Taka is equal to taka 10,000 is written in middle column. Insurance premium from trial balance we can get it taka 3,000 is written in middle column. Salary taka 50,000 but 10 months paid, so 2 months due, that is the amount of due to be added with salary taka 10,000, and total amount of salary 60,000 is written in middle column. Rent taka 24,000 from trial balance. Export duty from trial balance taka 35,000. Stationery taka 17,000 is written in first column because it's included an adjustment. Unused stationery taka 5,000, it is deducted from the total stationery. So at this moment net amount of stationery taka 12,000 is written in middle column. Another item of advertisement from trial balance taka 80,000. Add goods distribution money from adjustment, it is added 80 plus 20, total taka 1 lakh. Then less deferred. In question it is saying that 1/4 of the total advertisement is to be written up, that's why 3/4 amount of advertisement to be deferred. Now less deferred 3/4 of 1 lakh, that is taka 75,000, and 25,000 is written in middle column for net amount of advertisement. Dear students, I think you are writing in a hurry. Now we can go for next slide. Bad debt from trial balance taka 2000 and less bad debt provision trial balance and available, it is deducted from the total bad debt, so 3500. But at this moment this is the negative figure, that is 1500 is less figure is written in middle column. So overall total operating expenses taka 1,67,500 is written in outer column. At this moment operating profit is taka for this business 1,89,500. Gross profit less operating expenses is equal to taka operating profit. Now another heads are available. Add other incomes. In this creative question, interest on investment taka 10,000 already charged. Share transfer fee from trial balance taka 16,000. Apprenticeship premium taka 43,500 from trial balance. You can get it. Total of amount of other incomes taka 69,500 is written in outer column. At this moment total amount of money 1,89,500. Add 69,500. Total taka 2,59,000. Less other expenses. Interest on debenture is available in trial balance 5,000, but we charge taka 20,000, so at due taka 15,000 for interest. Total taka 20,000. Apprenticeship allowance from trial balance, you can get it taka 63,000. Goods destroyed from trial adjustment taka 20,000, but insurance claim admitted taka 15,000. So at this moment actual goods destroyed a loss taka 5,000 is written in middle column. Now total amount of other expenses taka 70,000. This amount is to be deducted from the total amount 2,59,000. Now we can get the actual amount of net profit is taka 1,89,000. Dear learners, this is the solution for this creative questionnaire for financial statement. I repeat again, in all types of financial statement to be prepared much and more times, you have to learn it, you have to understand it, you have to listen much and more, because it is the compulsory math for your final exam, including all types of exam. Dear learners, thanks for being today. Allah Hafiz.